Good morning, everybody. This is Sambo the Greatest with another little upgrade for the H train. So flip this thing. So what we got today is I got my package in the mail from Amazon. We went to Flagstaff over the winter time, and I didn't have enough time to do it. But thanks to the old coronavirus, all my jobs have been shut down, so I don't get to go to work and do my daily electrical amazing stuff. So what we got is a Fleet Guard coolant immersive heater with a 6-foot cord. It's a replacement 120 volt plug-in. And then I also got, since it looked pretty cool, I don't like the factory version. Factory has it to where they just have a little cord plugged or hung up behind the bumper in the inner small part up in here. So what I opted out for was this cool cat. It's a McTuning outlet that has a weatherproof grommet on it. Comes with 4 cool black little screws, and I'm gonna mount right here. I'm gonna punch a hole, drill a hole through it with my unibit, or unibit it out and then trim it out to make it fit snug. This will go in the bottom of the bumper, and then I'll wire it back through into there. But see, the intake is in the way. I'm going to remove that to make it easier to do. All right, so that's one of them today. I'm gonna put it's called the cold weather package. So this I didn't have on the truck when I bought it. The only difference between the factory cold weather product package and this one is that this I got from Amazon for, I think, $30. I think this was like $12 or $13, and I think this one was like 15 or something like that. The factory one comes with a cool little cover that covers the front grill, so it sucks in warm air, and the cord actually goes right back here. But since I have a fog light bar and I have these amazing tow hooks, it's kind of hard to pull them out. So figured right here will be good. Once I get the different lift done this month from CJC Off-Road, it should sit a little bit higher. But yeah, so I'm going to remove this to make easy access to get down to the port, which is behind my intake. This is an S&B cold air intake. I have seen noticeable gains in my throttle response and with my fuel mileage. And the second, I'd like to flip this, but I don't know how to. The second modification, my lens is dirty. Sorry about that. Oh, there we go. Is that guy, the PAC PRO. It's an oil filter relocation kit, as it says. So what is inside this is the day I bought it, which was January 18th, 2019. Been a little busy. Comes with information and everything that's in there. Comes with a nice bag of heavy duty stainless steel elbows, 90s, and lock Nylox nuts for your kit to put everything together. Of course, today's trash day, so I'm going to use the trash cans as my staging area. I have a really nice PAC PRO billet adapter. I have the nut that's going to lock it all into place. I have this beautiful grommet. That's going to be the new oil filter retainer. It's basically where the oil is going to come in and flow back out. That's where the oil filter is going to wind up sitting at. Once it's, because the oil filter is a pain in the butt to get to. It is that thing right there. So the kit will remove that, and it'll put it basically behind the inner fender, and it mounts to the sway bar bolts. So it'll put the bracket up behind, which the bracket's nice and powder coated. So you have that. This is going to mount to where the existing oil filter goes. So this will sit like so. There'll be an O-ring that comes with the kit, which is in here too. I got a drain tube. I have a high pressure line for my oil, the inlet and the return, 2 of those. The Hammerite billet or Hammerite mounting bracket to mount this. Will mount basically backwards like this. This is how this will mount, like so. So that'll mount to the sway bar bolt holes. This bracket will come out and put the oil filter, which is, I have a Baldwin filter I bought. That'll go like so, and it all mounts behind the inner fender. There is here it is. O-rings. Yeah. O-rings for this seal. An O-ring for this seal. So that's, yeah. That's my goal today. Get those 2 things done. I got the latex gloves, not for the Corona. I got a Milwaukee 1/2-inch roto hammer and an impact. I got knee pad, jack stand, step rail. We're gonna pull all this stuff out and work on it. All right, so you can obviously see that intake is no longer in, and there is where your little cap is. That's gonna go, let's rub a little grommet, and that will be where your block heater plug will go onto. And I notice there's a little bit of some EGR oil from my blow-by, so I'll wipe that down too while I'm at it. Alrighty, so now you can see it. That's where it goes. That's where the new heater block extension cord screws onto. The little black cap came off. It was a little persistent, but we got it. So I just ran it down. I'm not done yet, but it's running around the block. I'm gonna zip tie it. I have the excess right here right now, but we're about to mark some holes for that. So I measured it, and it's coming out to be where'd it go? 1 3/4 inches. So I'm just gonna use a 1 3/4 inch bi-metal hole saw, and I'm gonna mark it with white paint, a white paint marker, and the gasket. So I'm gonna take the gasket, put it up where it's gonna go, like so. And then we're gonna mark it with the white paint, and then I'll drill it out and install it. Alrighty, so we're back, and there is my cool PAC PRO adapter, my cord, my hoses as part of the adapter mounting bracket, and there is my new filter relocation kit right there. Ta-da! And then that is going to be our outlet for my 120 block heater.